Okay, there we go. We should be all good to go here. Alright, there we go. I'll turn off display capture. Alright, game should be booting right now. It took me a little while with the way the RetroTink was, because I wanted to switch out the cables on this thing for like my HD Retrovision with some other cables, but obviously it seems like I couldn't do that, and now, well, whatever. I'm just gonna use like an older set I had as like regular play cables, and these like I'll just stick with the Retrovision only for this. I've been busy anyways, guys, and to be honest, I'm probably gonna cut the stream off a little earlier than I normally would. Like at about, oh, I don't know per se, like 9:30 or so. We're gonna at least get through the key moment. By the way, turns out there's actually a code in the code breaker that lets your party use infinite items and you as well. So you never really run out per se. Wait, what the hell? Uh-oh. This thing is for some reason showing 0 viewers, but uh-oh. That's weird. It shouldn't be. Oh yeah, and before I want to also thank Oaken Rafe for following me as well. He's another follower who like followed me after I went off the air. It's kind of annoying when that happens, you know. Whatever, it is what it is. Okay, there we go. The 2 viewers should be back. I'm gonna get the party together here, by the way. Add Black Rose, because she's gonna be essential for the story. And Sandra, please be available. Good. Okay, party's here. Items is there. Yeah, actually, that was like what one of my choir shirts actually said. Like, I think it was the one in my junior year. It was black, and on the back it had the phrase, "The party is here." Got a whole bunch of scrolls. Got a bunch of books. I'll use these items before we go in. Oh, shit. Look, let's just get into the dungeon and get this over and done with. Yeah, we know we can't protect. Shut up. We'll just get to it and gate hack this shit. There you go. And probably because of that infinite usage cheat, we'll have a good amount of virus cores. What's annoying is that the demo doesn't count this. But since they all have revive items, like when they go to revive me, or when I revive them, the item meter won't decrease by 1, which will be very helpful too. Yeah, we know. The bracelet's shining. But watch. See, you go to... Okay, why don't we go to... Equipment. Where is it? I think it's status. Yeah, you can see they each have their own items. Their own skills. Forget... I can't view their... Okay, there's items. Yeah, you can see they have several resurrects, but the good news is we can get through there. Okay, fairies will investigate the map, and uh-oh. We have to try our best to avoid the... Just walking, and walking, and walking, and running, or running, I should say. Yeah. Alright, run around the corner, and in the dungeon we go. Time for us to fight our way through this horrible mess once more. Thankfully, though, with our powers, of the power of Codebreaker, we're gonna get through. And you see, they're already gonna throw out the big guns, so let's just... Elemental hit. I'm getting an elemental hit. Oh, not confused. That gave him a good hit. Another immature egg. This is why I hate this dungeon here. And all that padding is just damn tedious, but hey, by the time we complete it, we'll be leveled up enough to where we actually would have been able to get through this dungeon. These elemental hits really help out, you know? I will refrain from data draining. Hey, she leveled up. I leveled up as well. Oh wait, it's just a chest. It's a dead end regardless. Alright, I think there's only just one of these schmucks from this angle. You never know how they're hiding on the map, but these elemental hits help out. It's annoying though how you have to pick first aid to revive you, like, there we go. Like, you can't even revive. Nope. This is just another dungeon. I should have went left. And why even bother? Okay, I have an idea. I'll get them to use their skills. And of course, need to say, the glitch gremlin is in full force for this dungeon. Oh, that stinking glitch gremlin. Ugh. Come on. Oh, they're pissed. They hate fighting these things because you keep throwing everything you got at it, but... Okay, I'm gonna pick something else. Oh, that didn't seem to do much. Alright, I'll just let them keep using their skills here. There we go. Finally, that guy's dead. Now we just gotta focus on the other one. Oh yeah, I leveled up. You know what I really, if I wasn't even doing this series, or something easier games, would be nice is to actually go and friggin' talk about Avengers Endgame, and actually do my own spoiler discussion, because that's a thing, like, if I did, I would just be able to go into the virtual arcade and just have it as a backdrop while I talk about it. Because I have actually a lot I want to say about it, actually, to be honest. Because I saw it on Sunday, and I have to say, it was very, very good. There's actually a good amount. What can I say that isn't spoiler, like, related? That isn't a spoiler. Well, I can say that, Brie Larson, barely... God damn it, this is the annoying thing. Even when you have the cheat set up, here, you still have to restore it, your own SP, every fucking time. Wait a minute. Where's the target? Oh, there he is, what the hell? But yeah, I can say that Brie Larson is Captain Marvel. She doesn't actually have too much screen time. And I will say, she's not the one, at least, who gets the, you know, the final shot. Because that was one thing I heard. Like, I'm not going to say who gets the final shot in, though. Yeah, I won't say that. But I'll tell you who it's not. It ain't Captain Marvel. In fact, it seems like she didn't even actually have that much of a role in the film, to be honest. Other than maybe, like, a little bit in the beginning, and then, like, towards the end, and the big final battle. She really doesn't actually have too much, per se, to actually offer, like, actually do. Because, like, the rumor was that there was 2 cuts of Endgame. One with Captain Marvel as a greater focus, and one that did not have Captain Marvel as a greater focus. Seems like if there were 2 cuts, then chances are we got the one where Captain Marvel was barely, like, in it. Or not barely, because she still did some stuff, and you'll see her, like, in the final battle and stuff, but she really doesn't actually play a very, like, important role in the film. Which is fine by me, because it seems like her emotions still aren't... Her emotional looking range isn't quite there, but she's got some, at least, okay parts. Yeah, I just wonder, though, if they're gonna have to recast her eventually, much like how they recasted War Machine, because I forget the original actor's name, but I know eventually he was replaced, like, I think in later films with, like, Don Cheadle. Let me see if I can look it up. Alright. Yeah, it was Terrence Howard originally as War Machine, aka James Rhodey Rhodes. Yeah, it was Terrence Howard who they ended up replacing. This isn't the only, like, Marvel replacement as well, because, like, if y'all saw, like, the rebooted Hulk for the MCU, like, back in 2008, that had Ed Norton in it as the Hulk, Bruce Banner / the Hulk. And I believe he was gonna reprise it for the 2012 Avengers film, but unfortunately, what ended up actually happening was, I don't think he was able to, unfortunately. I don't remember why exactly, but long story short, Mark Ruffalo replaced him, and yeah. So hey, it's not like we haven't seen Marvel recastings before. And I mean, although at least Captain Marvel was a box office success, I mean, it was released right before the biggest film event for Marvel history ever. And like... yeah, and like... So it probably was gonna make some... Probably help that it made that amount of money that it did, like over $1 billion. Like, if it wasn't released, like, around, like, before Endgame or any sort of caliber of that event, it probably still would have made a good amount of money, just not enough, like, to actually get $1 billion. And I mean, Endgame it's raking in money hand over fist, because I can say the action was pretty good, the acting was pretty good, there was definitely plenty of funny moments, and actually, in the beginning, there was a bit of one moment when I did tear up. I don't know if I should really... no. I'll save it for a spoiler discussion another time. I mean, the moment technically happens, like, in the beginning of the film. But, nah, I should save it. But all I'll say is that it was kind of one moment that did make me tear up. Admittedly. That's all I can really say, is it made me tear up, like, one part, like in the opening. Ah, these people. Oh my god, I hate these fucking enemies. Yeah, because I mentioned that, actually, about for the Captain Marvel stuff and everything going on, like, up to that point during my Hulk Ultimate Destruction stream. Which I gotta archive that one, though. And I think I'm screwed again. And I have to wait again while they fight. Yeah, the action was good, the acting was good, and I'd say it was a satisfying closure. Even if it was a kind of a bittersweet ending. So far, now it's the 6th highest grossing film currently. Actually, it's got almost $2 billion. And it could very well pass Titanic. It would actually be nice if it dethroned Avatar. Because honestly, that film, I don't think it was a bad film per se. And I know James Cameron does a lot of great work. I mean, he's a great director and all. And he's developed great sequels, like, of course, Aliens and T2. I still need to see T2, but I've seen Aliens and I love it. But yeah, and Infinity War right now is in 4th place. I have a feeling, though, at the very least, we could see Endgame dethrone Star Wars The Force Awakens. Oh shit. I could see it dethrone Star Wars The Force Awakens. That film grossed like over $2 billion. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I have a feeling it could very well be on its way to doing that. It will. Alright, there we go. Now I can take this thing down. This thing still doesn't want to die. But yeah, it's crazy how the top 2 highest grossing films of all time were done by James Cameron. And nothing was anyone that people could, I say, universally love to a certain degree. Because you have Titanic, and that film... people see that more as part with the romance before the whole sinking of the damn ship. And Avatar, well, that film was caught up in the whole 3D craze, you know. It was like the film to see when like real digital 3D was becoming a thing, because we were moving away from the old analographs of 3D, analograph from back in the day with the red and blue. I hate that thing too. This monster right here is the worst, because he pretty much does nothing but just spawn your other shit. And I'm fucked. Still, Endgame was pretty damn good, and thankfully it was actually pretty good, and not The Last Jedi to the MCU is what, well, The Last Jedi was to Star Wars. A film that not only left people divisive as hell, but damaged a film series. There's still some shit about Captain Marvel, though, that's not all that good with some of the stuff it's done. Even some of the other YouTube critics I know gave it more mixed reviews. Like Jeremy Johns, if I remember, he said, might be a good time with alcohol. Yeah, now it's a party! Okay, I'll let him deal with it. Yeah, now it's a party! I don't remember what Chris Stuckman gave it. I think it's somewhere in the C range at least, like a C plus or so. Somewhere around there. Like, it was more mixed indeed down the line, and I wouldn't be surprised if they recast it. Brie Larson. I'm sure, because I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they did cast her as Captain Marvel / Carol Danvers. Like, I'm sure it sounded better on paper, and it sounded good, not like a bad idea at first, but then some of the other shit that she tried made it about just kind of screwed some shit up. And then if you had cast someone else like Emily Blunt or Yvonne Strahovski, you probably would have done much better. Those are just like the two names that come to my mind that I've heard a lot of people say. Of course, we'll still have that cat Goose. Still, I'm very glad I get to see Endgame. It was a packed house, by the way. And I'm pretty sure by this point, like, I reserved my tickets like a couple weeks in advance, and or at least about a week or so in advance, at least in advance. And like, the damn screening, I'm pretty sure was like sold out at this point. Like, you had it, like, completely sold out too, which was insane. And that was like a Sunday, a few days after, like a couple days after opening weekend. Okay, this isn't working. Try something else. That's also not working. And that's... Alright, everyone, use your skills. I'll get some slashes. Enemy. Let's finish him. It's crazy. And so far, at least, Avengers Endgame is the highest grossing film of 2019. And it'll probably stay that way, but at least I'm glad I got to at least see this. I missed Infinity War in the theater, but I was not making that same mistake with Endgame, and I'm glad I didn't. Screening was packed, but it was pretty nice. And there's a lot of funny moments, of course, with the crowd. And there's a couple moments that happen a little later in the movie that would get into spoiler territory a bit. But all I'm saying is they did get an applause out of the crowd. Chances are you might have an idea of what they are, because it probably happened as well if any of you guys went to see Endgame. Yeah, I'm glad I saw it though. I do wonder though, what is next for the MCU? I really do wonder. And that was gonna be like the last it's crazy that that was the last like Stan Lee cameo. I'd have to say, film is definitely, it would get like a 9 out of 10 for me at least. If I had to rate it through out of 10, a 9 out of 10. If I were Chris Stuckman, probably give it a solid A. Right across the board. Just a solid A. Get the golden A. Okay. If these two are just the thing, then it shouldn't be too hard to get. See if I can... Ha! Look at that! 2 birds, 1 stone! How do you like them apples? See, you can get creative with your attacks. That'll finish him, and then finally... Battle mode off. Damn it, I picked the dead end. Just trying to remember the dungeon, but hey, at least I can talk about what I enjoyed of Endgame at least. I do love it. I'm glad I saw it. I don't know. I'm thinking about what else I want to see as well in the theaters. You know, I kind of want to see the upcoming like Fast and Furious spin-off with Hobbs and Shaw. Actually, like, I don't know. I know some people give them flack, but my defense, it's just dumb action fluff. And hey, you know what you're getting when you see the films, anyways. And besides, it is kind of interesting. I do kind of want to still see it. There's probably still some Fast and Furious films I have not seen, but I've seen at least clips of. Like, I want to own some of them, actually. I don't even, like, own any of them. Oh, hey, Dark Addict, I'm good. How are you? When did your comment come up? I don't know. I had the chat pulled up on the phone, but not on the other side thing here. Sorry if I didn't get to your message right away, but we're just trekking through the dungeon here. And thankfully, with the infinite item usage, excuse me, in Codebreaker, we'll be in business. Hey, get back here, you! No, that's not what I want to use. It's crazy how it slows him down as well. Get back here, you stinking stone! I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay, so it maybe seems like the cheat might be working. It's just the issue is you gotta get close to them to use those nearby attacks. And this is probably the most effective. Yeah, I'm doing fine here. It was just talking about some movies and stuff, because I saw Avengers Endgame like on Sunday, the past Sunday, and it was a great movie. I love the hell out of it. Won't spoil anything here, but all I'll say is don't miss this one for good reason as well. I'm trying to think like what else I want to see as well. I already mentioned Hobbs and Shaw, but what else? Probably Toy Story 4. I'm okay, I just got here. Well, I'm glad to have you here regardless. I'm trying to think what else I want to see. I know they had a trailer for like Toy Story 4 attached, actually. I know it may seem a little for some, but I still have a lot of nostalgia for the original Toy Story trilogy, and I've seen them all in theaters. I'm seeing the movie on Sunday. Well, have fun with it, I tell ya. You're gonna love it, probably, more than likely. Anyways, I'm thinking what else to see. I mean, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I already mentioned. I may see Toy Story 4 when it comes out, because I actually have seen all of them in the theaters, even though I was born, like, after, like, Toy Story, like, 1 came out. Like, when Toy Story 3 was coming out and they reissued, like, 1 and 2 in 3D, like, I think a year before 3 was supposed to come out. Yeah, and I remember I went and saw them both in the theater. Yeah. And then seeing the third one, I could keep my streak going of seeing them all in the theaters at least. That'd be kind of nice, you know? I don't have, not a lot of franchises, like for certain movies that I can say, oh, I've only seen this one in the theater, but not all the others, you know? But it's just a nice thing, you know? And it still at least looks like that it actually might be pretty good. Crazy, you can keep a forquel going, because I thought it was crazy with the third one coming out, because, you know, with trilogies, often the third film at times can be a letdown. Safe. I've never seen any Toy Story movies. You've never seen any of the Toy Story movies? Oh my god, really? Like, you've never seen any of them? Oh, you may want to start seeing them, because it's where Pixar got their start. Yeah, god damn it, what the hell? Yeah. Ah! Son of a bitch, they threw me from around the wall. Yeah, I've seen the it's like, it's crazy too, because like, I remember seeing the first two on VHS years ago, and I actually have more nostalgia for the second one than I do the first one, because my grandma only had that one on VHS, not the first. I don't know if she did or sold it or whatever. I know one of my other side of the family actually had it, and two. Unfortunately, though, what sucks for me is, well, I don't fall in that time. I know they're supposed to be good movies. Yeah, I've seen them all. Like, they're pretty damn great, actually. I'm trying to think. The third one actually might just be my favorite. Because, you know, the threequels in trilogies often can fall short, save for Return of the King. I'm trying to think what else. Because that's the only other two I think that come to my mind. Because, like, you think failed threequels, you think of, like, The Godfather 3. Okay, I'm not sure that one was really bad per se, but to be honest, like, it had some problems in it. And then, of course, Matrix Revolutions, but I like all the Matrix movies anyway, so... even Revolutions, even though it is flawed, I still do kind of like it. Probably say it's a guilty pleasure of mine, to be honest. No, it's not good, but it's still got great moments, and at least closed out the trilogy enough. I'm trying to think what else is upcoming, because there's not too much else I want to see. So I'm trying to think. None of the other Disney live-action films are gauging my interest, like the live-action remakes for The Lion King and Aladdin, because, like, I at least have The Lion King on DVD, but I want to get, like, Aladdin, because I probably haven't seen it in years. There's a lot of Disney films I need to rewatch, I should say, or maybe see for the first time. It's crazy, because it took me years, actually, to get around to watching Frozen. It wasn't until I got my initial Disney Movie Club, like, purchase when I did, get Frozen. Because they were, like, offering, oh, you get, like... How it works is, like, first you get, like, 5 movies for, like, $1 or so. But there is a bit of a catch. Like, you have to pay off, like, your investment by buying like 4 movies over the span of a couple years from the club. It's kind of crazy actually, but I actually got like a code that gave me like 5 for $1. You can get codes like that get you an extra one. And funny enough actually, what happened also was like they threw in like an offer, like a bonus offer after the initial investment. Oh hey, you can add an extra movie for like $11.99 or something like that, and it'll count towards your initial investment. So I picked Frozen, and it took me a while, but I finally did get to see it. And I'm sure eventually it'll go back to being at least a good enough film, much like, say for all the hype that it's around it, because much like when The Lion King came out, you could not go anywhere without seeing anything Frozen. But eventually the hype will die down, and it'll get its place as a Disney classic. It's crazy because I actually, thanks to my initial investment in like the movie club, I was able to get like Black Panther and Infinity War, because I had missed Black Panther as well in theaters. And you see, like, that film at least trying to do for what it did for trying to word it correctly is a bit of a pain, but I think it did for black people what Captain Marvel was supposed to do for women of sorts, only, yeah, like, I don't know, I can't properly word it, but even if we take out, like, the sort of thing it has, it's still at least a good movie for the most part, Black Panther. It's not perfect, very few movies are perfect, except maybe Alien, and The Godfather 1. And perhaps some of the Monty Python films. I'm trying to think. I saw Black Panther. It was a good movie. Yeah, I like the film a whole. I like the film. Just like a lot of Marvel stuff as well, you know. Oh yeah, and I can think of the only 2 movies in the certain series that I have seen, at least all in theaters. The Guardians of the Galaxy films. Those are the only other one that comes to my mind as well, is that. Because I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 1, like, it was an opening weekend, actually. Like, it was an early screening at, like, 7 p.m. And it was actually pretty good. Like, it was nice. Probably one of the only other, like, Marvel showings I got, like, one of the few Marvel movies I can say I saw for like an early screening, and it was pretty good as well. I really liked that one a whole lot. That was actually the first ever MCU film I ever saw. I'm trying to think. And I saw Guardians 2. I didn't get to see it on like an opening like night, unfortunately, or like early screening, but I did at least get to see it anyway, early enough at least. And what's crazy was, here's the thing, because typically my go-to movie theater chain of choice is Cinemark. Well, since I do live in Texas, and the chain was founded in Texas, and there's a lot of locations, it only kind of makes sense. And for those of you who've never been to a Cinemark, like, some locations have a special, like, enhanced kind of viewing. Like, they call it their XT, where they've got the bigger screens, and, like, they got the more surround sound system. I've seen a lot of movies in that way, and it's actually pretty cool. And, like, I was able to actually see it there with that. I've seen a lot. Any movie with the extra premium formats, I always try and go for, at least, just to enhance the experience. Because you can literally, with like the audio system, you can literally feel the vibrations of some movies. Like, when I saw Dunkirk, like, I felt the vibrations of it, and that was a pretty damn good movie. I should probably buy it at some point. It's kind of one of the movies that make me feel like, you know, I should get like a home mate when I move eventually. Me and my mom move out of here, my grandparents' place. Like, I feel like I should make like a home theater setup of sort, so I can experience like movies like it, like when I saw them in the theater, and get other like theater stuff experiences for ones like that, and perhaps Gladiator and Alien as well. I mentioned 2 Ridley Scott films there, because at least like his films are good enough to look at, but he's got to have a good script. Whoops. There's still a lot of other MCU movies I need to see though, but I'm gonna see at some point. Probably the only one I won't see is like Captain Marvel. Maybe if I can get it cheap enough years later down the line, but not right now. I just wasn't up for seeing it. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know, but yeah, I'm at least glad I am part of the movie club, because I was able to get Infinity War and Black Panther. Infinity War had that kind of bitter ending, like, what was it? Like, damn, Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, I was almost tempted to say, like, either Return of the Jedi or Revenge of the Sith, but I don't know. I probably will also see, I probably will also go and see Episode 9, Rise of the Skywalker. Unfortunately, though, it's probably kind of gonna be because I didn't know what the hell to think of The Last Jedi when I first saw it, but now looking back, I just feel like a lot of the risks that film did not pay off at all. Like, they didn't pay off in my opinion at all, and there were some things that could have been cut from the film, and I just didn't like The Last Jedi. It was a damn shame, too, because I really liked The Force Awakens. I really like The Force Awakens. But yeah, I know JJ will be back at least for Episode 9, because like the thing was, like, there was a plan. Okay, what the hell is going on? Who do I have to kill? They all look the same. They all look the same, and you think they'd all go down. This is weird. I don't want a data drain because I already got virus cores. See, it keeps respawning. This is like broken as shit. It has to be. This thing is weird. I'm gonna save that for another. Okay, this is weird. Because you think they'd be going down, but don't tell me the cheat is screwing this up. Alright. See, like, it just keeps respawning. Like, what the hell? Okay, if the data drain option comes up, I'll data drain the fucker, just so I can kill him. Because it seems it's broken. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps respawning. Alright, data drain time. Now we kill it with one hit. What the fuck? Wait a minute. There we go. I think it's finally dead. Hey, there's another one we got a data drain. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I think, yeah, you have... do we have to data drain them? No, wait. That's the one I just data drained. Or we have to kill them twice, rather, to get this to work. Or 3 times. Oh, fuck off. Die already. Okay, maybe I need to data drain this other one here. It killed one of them at least. We have to kill the other one. Do it. Do it now. Okay, now I think we can kill this one. We had to kill them in a specific order. Like, first... Oh yeah, it's not enough I had to kill them. No, let's data drain them, even though I really don't need to agitate the thing further. And then on top of that, let's have you actually go and kill them in a specific order after you data drain them. I don't know if the cheats are talking with that or whatever. Like I said, this isn't even really a serious playthrough of the game. This is just like a first time. Let's just do this for the hell of it. I don't know if I should data drain this time around. Should I? Fuck off. Yep, we're gonna have to do some data draining and shit. So data drain them. And then... oh hey, I can data drain another one as well. And now it wants to give me virus cores bees when I didn't have any earlier. Just gotta keep doing the blazing wheel and shit. I hope you could, I just hope you've avoided spoilers for the most part, like, for endgame and stuff, though, Dark Addict, like, oh dear, I forgot to data drain him. Oh, and now he wants to die. Because unfortunately, I may have got avoided, like, I may have got caught with, like, one spoiler, but somehow avoided the rest. It's crazy, because some of these groups... like, this guy posted this fucking rant about, like, the movie that someone said about it, and it spoiled a pretty big moment. And then, like, other groups going around, like the Cinemassacre fan group. Ugh. Yeah, because there were some jerks who did it there, but I saw the spoilers there after I saw the movie, because I made sure to go see it as soon as I could. Because I imagine Saturday would have been pretty damn packed. And thankfully, at least the etiquette. Like, see, I get why the crabs would have been not, hopefully fine still. So I get why the crabs respawn, because, like, this is the thing that's spawning them, and you need to kill this thing before you can kill the crabs. Thankfully, I haven't had to use Resurrect so far, but in the event that I do, at least, I'll be good to go. I have avoided it. Good. Just keep avoiding it until you can see it on Sunday. Yeah, just keep doing your best. Like, just I'd say my suggestion is avoid most social media and stuff. Like, just check out of that. It can be addicting, especially when you're dealing with that, because that's an easy place to avoid it. And just avoid videos talking about it, like the spoilers and stuff in general. Oh, fuck. Where's the thing? He ain't dead yet, like Ric Flair. But now he is. Wah wah. Thankfully, the Nature Boy is still with us. I'm gonna have to play some wrestling games on stream. Besides some of the WWE wrestling games I have, like, on stream. Okay, like I said, I think I should probably do like a playthrough of like the season mode and like SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, because that's the only one I don't think I've 100%ed. Oh, and save for SmackDown versus Raw 2006, but it took a little while to get into that game, to be honest. Uh-oh. For good reasons. Mostly because, well, like, they changed the Irish whip in the game to where you have to hold, like, circle and triangle. It's fucking stupid how they do, like, the Irish whip. Uh-oh. We're coming up on it. Here it comes. Oh, I got some shit I gotta... Holy shit, the motherfucking god himself is actually back. You'll never believe who's actually back from the dead. You'll never ever guess who just got back from the fucking dead. Motherfucking Alpha Omega Sin is back from the dead. Streaming on YouTube after being gone for what feels like forever. I am dead serious right now. Never did I ever think he would actually go back. The man has once... Hold on, I gotta throw something down here. The man, the myth, the legend, he's back. Now, he's playing the Phoenix Wright trilogy, actually, right now. Let me mute the desktop so you won't hear this. You might... he's on, like, the first case still. He's been streaming for, like, 40-something minutes. He must be taking his time getting through the first case. Uh-oh, had a little dip there, but that's what happens. I cannot believe he's actually back. This is insane. Because I've mentioned before that he fell. Okay, so here's what I mean. I've used the restore, and I want to show you guys. Check this out. Okay, I need to go to this status, items. You can see they still have their items like that. Like, nothing's changed. Yeah, I've already played through most of Phoenix Wright. Well, not really, though. Like, I've played through at least the first few cases. All we can do now here is keep attacking it. But at least I actually have something else to godforsaken talk about, but seriously. And you know what's actually crazy? Because he had kind of a bit of a meltdown in his Wild Arms 3 stream as well. Like, some of this other stuff. And I guess he decided, I'll just take a bit of time and then I'll go stream some shit now. Normally, I'd expect to be seeing him stream a PS2 RPG, but now since I got my Retro Tink, I can do that all I want. Shame I don't have Wild Arms 3, but my convention season will be happening, or hey, my birthday's coming up this month in like 14 days on the 16th. Maybe if I'm lucky and if I go to my local used game store and if I look hard enough, I might find Wild Arms 3 out in the open. He has had issues. Yeah, he's like kind of fallen like a little bit here. You know, if he kept this up long enough, I was actually thinking of making a video. The rise and fall of Alpha Omega Sin. Because I can't enjoy his videos at times, but honestly though, there's some stuff about it, but whatever. And like, he kind of just up and vanished too. Like, no real notice of like, oh hey, I'm gonna make this update here that I'm gonna be going away for a while because I gotta handle real life shit. Because I know he's had like some family member deaths and all, and like he's going back to school and he's got a kid and all, but still, even I have the decency to at least inform my viewers, hey, I've got things going on, production schedule is slowed. Yeah, it has to do with his kid and stuff. That, and what happened with like, because he had a little bit of a meltdown during like the Wild Arms 3 stream with the way he was, like, and some of the other stuff too, but, hell. Yeah, because I think, like, the algorithm, essentially, like, what happened with YouTube, because YouTube, like, they were really going crazy with the, apparently with the demonetization, and it might have hurt his channel a bit, because, you know, he swears quite a bit, and apparently they're not happy with swearing, even though they probably hear much worse in schools and shit like that. But yeah, that might have screwed him, and Silent Rob tried to take him down, you know. Not really tried to take him down, but he made a little infamous stream. I don't agree with Silent Rob about a lot of everything, or even some of the way some people go about things, but I always feel like partially trolling and partially in character, so I hate this shit. And I've seen like part of the Ace Attorney anime. Actually, I've seen the whole first arc, or at least the arcs that adopted the first 2 games, but not the arcs that adopted, like, I think they finally did one for like the 3rd game. And I don't like remember. Oh, I didn't even get my attack in, you schmuck. Let me put a first aid up in here. Okay, let me pause this real quick. Got this on in the background while I stream some stuff.
I watched for a moment, but no one came closer to it. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see him.
I played and own all the games in this series. I only own like the first one because I bought it back in the WiiWare service like years ago. Because they ported it to like the Wii. Because they ported it to the WiiWare like service when that was a thing. And unfortunately, like, I do want to buy the it's a great series. I bet, like, you know, I think for me, I like the lore of the series more than the actual games themselves. Don't get me wrong, the games are good and all, but the lore behind it, and there's a couple couples I do ship. Narumayo and fuck. But yeah, you could see, like, this is working out well, at least. You know what's actually funny is that in one of his Wild Arms 3 streams, I actually posted a comment. And, it different. Yeah. But yeah, I remember, like, the lore itself is at least unique enough. I mean, to be honest, it's why I love this series. Yeah, but for me, like, the thing is, god damn it. Oh! It's crazy how this It's crazy how this happens. Like, the lore is deep in this series, and it's so interesting. But I'm not good with, like, some of the puzzles and stuff, though. That's the thing. I'm not good with, like, the puzzles and stuff, like, and solving the actual courtroom drama bit. But it's still so interesting, because there's really not anything out there like it. There really is nothing else out there like it, to be honest. It's a unique series. And it's one of, like, Capcom's more sleeper series that doesn't get a whole lot of love, but gets enough love to where it matters enough. Much like it and, Onimusha. Hey, data drain! Here we go! Finally, we'll get past the key moment in this. The bracelet's shining. We're not... It was more popular in Japan. Yeah, because Japan, they still get, like, physical releases for it and shit, you know? I mean... They get more, like, physical releases for the series. Hell. Okay, now that I've taken this thing down, much like all the other monsters we fought before, we take this down. It kind of does make sense. Because it's a Japanese series. But I hate... The one thing that I can't stand about it, though, is all, like, the stupid localization changes it was made. Trying to put it in this weird Japania shit. And changing the fucking ramen to burgers, like, ugh. That pissed me off in terms of other stupid localization shit. Removal of the Wangan Midnight name when Maximum Tune 5 finally came out in North America. After what felt like years of ignoring from the Namco arcade side of things, but whatever. But yeah, Japan, they still get, like, physical... releases for, like, the Ace Attorney games. Like, I don't think any of the 3DS releases have had any physical releases. And I actually looked it up. I think Alpha actually bought the physical release off of, like, PlayAsia. Like an import, like, English Asian version with full English. It sucks, though, really, because they still get physical releases for the series, and we don't. We have to settle for digital-only releases. And let's just say, there's a physical release of a digital-only game. Like, it gets a digital release? It initially had a... Okay, but... I'm just thinking of, like, one game that comes to mind. Like, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That game got... like a physical release, of course, like on the PS2, Dreamcast, and Xbox, but it's kind of semi-expensive to get in the second-hand market. And even back when it came out, it was like a bit hard to find, because like Capcom lost the Marvel license or something like that. And then basically what happened, like, copies became a bit scarce. Eventually, though, like, they ported it to Xbox Live Arcade and, PlayStation Network. There we go! I killed the fucker! PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade in, like, the late 2000s. But they pulled it in, like, late 2013. Alright, I'm gonna shut the stream up here for now. I'm gonna wait actually to post my comment. Okay, I'll keep it there. What the hell? What's that? Oh man, looking at the gameplay footage of it though, it looks so clean, you know? Like, it looks so crystal clear. Like, what the hell? What is... Oh my god. Shut up for a moment, Alpha. What the hell? Oh my god. Helba. What the hell? What the hell is this? Series is not popular enough in the United States, though I don't agree with it, though I don't think it's not necessarily that it's not popular per se, but I just don't think it's that popular, like Resident Evil popular or Mega Man popular, you know. Like I said, one of Capcom's more sleeker hits, like Onimusha.
We had come so far, but we knew so little. And now, the true battle was about to begin.
Mm-hmm. Wait, wait a minute. What the hell? Is that it? Is that it? What? That's it? Are you serious? Oh. Well, we hit the credits sequence. I did beat it. No wonder that dungeon was so tough. It was the final boss. Well, they did stretch the whole series out across 4 games, ladies and gentlemen. So that's 1/4 down. And we still got about 3 games to go. Well, shit, if it took us this long, and I'm telling you one thing is for certain. This actually might not take longer than I thought. Not that that's a bad thing or anything, to tell you the truth. Oh, thought it was longer. Like 18 hours. But I assume you only do that if you do the padding and shit. But spoiler alert, we chose not to do all that padding and shit because it would be time consuming. And look at us. We ended right at part 6. Don't worry though, the story is carried out in the next 3 games, which I have on the shelf. Next time, when we come back, we will start, Dot Hack Mutation. That's the next one in the series. Because there's 4 games. Let me get it off the shelf here real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, Mutation. I got it. Right here. Second game in the series, Mutation. Still in nice condition. Complete with manual and the bonus DVD. I paid like $25 for it, though. Yeah, that is .hack infection. But the good news is, our data will carry over, actually, into the next game itself. So we can just go in and hit the ground running. No shenanigans or any bullshit like that. Alright, I'm gonna... Can I skip this? No? Yes? Maybe? Please? Okay, can't skip it. We'll just let the credits run and we'll just keep chatting for a bit about whatever. It seems like Alpha still hasn't gotten far, actually. I think he's... There he goes. Now he's making some progress. He's just pressing, like, we're calling an objection, actually, on, It's like the first case, because, like, the time of death is mistaken in the autopsy, because he says it's 1 p.m. for the death in the first case. But the autopsy says around 4 to 5. Then I can go post my comment about the fact that I shipped Phoenix X Maya and Apollo X Athena, because I didn't get to mention that I shipped them as well. I don't know, I just feel it worked. Yep, developed by CyberConnect 2. Produced by Bandai. Where is it? Can I at least get to the thank you for playing screen? There we go. Project.hack. Get a picture of this as well. Of like the ending screens. Project.hack. To be continued. Is anyone... www.hack.com. Literally spelling out dot. Okay, you now have .hack and data flag for infection. Save. Okay. Save to your memory card. Data already exists. I wonder if there's anything else that shows up in it, though. I'll save about one more time. So, if you skip all the padding and shit and like the fade out thing, it'll take you about 12 hours or 11. Let's see if there's anything going on. Let's check our mail one last time. Congratulations on clearing .hack infection. You now have data flag for .hack infection. Game data saved in this condition in yellow can be imported into the next volume. Data without the flag will not be important, so please be careful. You may continue the adventure with the current data. The main story will not proceed. Items and experience obtained after clearing can be imported into the next volume, so you can strengthen your character before you continue with the story. Have you seen the mystical giant in the heavens of the Theta area? Or No, it's Delta, not Theta. Shit. According to the rumors, the aerial fleet transporting the giant thousands of years ago was an ancient and now wanders off with the giant forever. Hideous someone's giant, or Delta hideous someone's giant. Use this keyword to solve the mystery of the cursed fleet in the wandering heavens. I forgot to tell you, but I added Virus Core 1 to your items. Or a T Virus Core from the looks of it. Check the news. Bigfoot investigation. Massive Bigfoot investigation began in the suburb of Redding in Oregon State today. Many sightings of Bigfoot. Success in the cultivation of apples. Sandio Ring Research Institute said today they have succeeded in cultivating a new type of apple with increased nutritional content. Taste and texture of the prototype are both good, but nothing like an apple. Some tasters have commented it's a very bland and dry. Hey, I want to go check the board one last time as well and see if anything showed up. So it's actually not too... Hey, look. Goblin tag again. No, I'd better not. Okay, so I'll show you the data importation when we stream tomorrow. Let me see if I can just save. I don't want to save because I've got the volume 1 data flag here. I won't.
Whole day.
We're not even losing much anyways.
Make a video just talking about the hot bitches and fucking Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And people are gonna be like, is that really what you're making a video about?
Alright. Wait. Should I save at least one piece? I'll save the second slot.
Of course I'm going to end up talking about playthroughs and shit. Plus, again, Phoenix Wright just has lots of really
Oh, it has the data flag in it, huh? So I can overwrite it here.
fucking lying, bullshitting motherfuckers.
Too bad I can't delete the second autosave here.
All the
There's no option to delete it, but I'm sure eventually.
I like the idea somebody goes into a chat like, hey, I wonder what Alpha Omega Sim is talking about. And he's just saying keyhole. And that's it.
Okay. There we go. Alright. All data has been saved. Log off. And there we go. Hack infection. Done. If only I knew this was the final dungeon. Well, shit. Hey, at least we'll be better prepared to go into the next part. And hopefully I don't have to use cheats early on in the game. And I get to meet the other people as well. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop it. So that is .hack infection 1. Now it's time, like next time, tomorrow, we're going to stream ourselves some .hack mutation. Good night, and thank you for watching.